Hello, you lovely people. I've just read that Fernando Alonso has apparently offered some insights into the length of his contract and also his retirement plans. So apparently, the contract is for 2 years with Aston Martin, and as far as I understand it, he wants to evaluate how he feels after the 2 years. As far as I understand it, uh, he doesn't rule out carrying on after that. But in Formula One, but he wants, as I said, he wants to see how he feels. But apparently, he is very committed to carrying on in other forms of motorsport. Even when he finally calls it quits on Formula One again. But at least we've got him until the end of 2024, I do believe. I personally think it's a good way to play it. I personally think I personally think he could go on in Formula One till he's 45, you know. But he's going to be 43 by the time he finishes his contract with Aston Martin. But I think this time round he's not. He's a lot fresher, and I do think he's a lot more relaxed now since his comeback in 2000. 2000 2020 21. Did he come back? Anyway, I think when he was at McLaren for the second time in 2018, I think he was really tired and physically exhausted, and he did actually say that in an interview as well. So now I think he's a lot fresher, and as I said, I mean, he's got nothing more to prove. To be honest, I mean, he is a two-time world champion. He's got nothing more to prove, in my opinion. I think anyone who is a world champion in Formula One and decides to come back, that they've won the ultimate prize, and he's done it twice. So I think the second time that he came around, I think he's a lot more relaxed. I did actually think the same about Michael Schumacher. Actually, when he came back in 2010, he wasn't he wasn't as, how can I say, he wasn't as I wouldn't say rough, but he wasn't as he was a lot more open and a lot more approachable. And I do think that comes with the experience, and that's why I think Fernando Alonso is going to be great for Martin, helping them, helping us moving forward. As you know, I've got a really big place for the Aston Martin team, given the amount of support they have given me so far, and that they are continuing to give me line every time I get a message from Matt Bishop or anybody who works for Aston Martin, or for the team, or in Formula One in general that I spoke to. That really means a lot to me. But so I'm really happy that Fernando deciding has decided to sign the contract with Aston Martin. Do I think it was a bit cheeky of him to do so, given that apparently Alpine thought that he was, or at least Otmar Lamnauer thought that he was gonna that Fernando Alonso was gonna sign with Alpine. No, I don't think so. And hear me out, because he hasn't. He didn't sign a contract. And he had to keep his options open. and at the time, Aston Martin offered him the better deal, and I think he always wanted a multiple year contract, and Alpine were not prepared to give him a multi-year contract, from what I understand. So I think it wasn't cheeky of him. I think it was just a normal way to, a normal procedure, and I don't think he's done anything wrong. But as far as Alpine is concerned, so I'm really happy, and I'm hoping that even after Fernando Alonso called it quits on Formula One for good, I'm hoping that he's gonna stay connected to Aston Martin in some way, so that he maybe he like it an ambassador or something. So I think he'd be very good. I mean, as I said before, I was really surprised that Vettel called it quits. That he's going to retire at the end of the season. But I can understand that. I mean, I've done numerous videos on the subject, and I don't think Vettel is gonna Vettel is gonna join Vettel is gonna join any other racing series, because I think he's got too much outside of Formula One going on. But I think Fernando, on the other hand, I think he's still got the fire burning. He's just a racer, isn't he? I mean, let's face it, he's gonna race until he's 80 years old or something. But on a serious note, I think Fernando is definitely a good catch for Aston Martin. So anyway, this is just what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Cheers for watching. It really means a lot to me that you seem to enjoy my content, and let's keep this positive growth rate going. And if you haven't done so already, I would invite you to consider to subscribe. Also, share this video with all your friends if you think they're interested. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Bye.